Interlude 3. Gunhild's Protest. As the annals of Kai's tribe recall, King Gorm assembled 300 of his strongest and 50 of his most cunning fighters. Frode brought 275 warriors, while sending, as a gesture for having brought a slightly smaller army, various chainmail armor, metal helmets, and swords to Langer. Tribe Arna plotted with Langer and Traust to meet his army, and would march behind Agmundar's army on their third day of travel. They would be on the road between Skive and Herning. Then, if Agmundar's army charged forward to confront Langer and Traust, Arna's warriors would be in a strategic position to attack Agmundar from behind. And if they did not charge forward, Arna would still attack, while King Gorm and King Frode charged ahead. In either case, it was 3 armies to 1, with the enemy army sandwiched in the middle. They would then, after destroying Agmundar, select a puppet Jarl from Agmundar, a brother-in-law of the king, who was made aware of the plot, and agreed to pay tribute to the 3 other tribes once he accrued power. People noticed a change in King Gorm. He was light, and a heavy burden from which he suffered in having fallen into the mundane routine of kingship was lifted. His wife Gunhild noticed it too, and while excited for her husband's renewed youth, was concerned, as every woman is when news arrives of impending tribal war. "It's time to expand Gunhild," Gorm had told his wife centuries ago, with a tone of both bottled enthusiasm and seriousness. "Langer needs a leader with unbridled ambition to take it to places it's never seen since my inception of it. This will set the trajectory of our lineage for kings to come." "Have you consulted the sage yet, Gorm?" Gunhild asked, looking confident and yet unable to conceal her undertone of doubtful concern. "Gunhild, you know I consulted him 27 years ago. It's been 27 years. And what has that brought me? Immense wealth, yes. Prosperity, sure. But also a slow death by 1,000 cuts as I sit here in a sad, stillborn state to get gleeful for what? For my next meal or yol, to which I am now waking up 27 years later, a dead and decaying man. And what would have come of us and our people had you not first listened to Sage Sten? Where would we be now? Are you implying we might be dead? Gunhild, I've been dead practically since I made that treaty with Frode decades ago. I'm sorry you feel that way. I didn't know our marriage and our life together has left you dead all this time." And without giving him a chance to respond, Gunhild stormed out of the hall, leaving Gorm sitting on the throne by himself. Pausing, Gorm stared forward, feeling slightly guilty, and yet with determination and resolve in what he had said and the case he had put forth, turned his thoughts back to himself. "Who am I?" he thought. Then a voice as swift as the wind and as loud as the battlefield overpowered his thoughts, making him feel the one thing that some men will give all their fortunes and limbs for, the feeling of untamed, raw, godlike power. That voice said to him, "I am King Gorm." King Gorm smiled. "Consult the sage?" He laughed aloud. "I am the sage."